Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. In the last episode, we revisited Traverse Town, but we're actually in Castle Oblivion. We also reunited with Leon and the others, and they don't seem to remember us, but yet somehow they say that they actually know us somehow, though. Don't ask me what the whole thing about it is, though, because, you know, none of it makes sense, though, because fuck logic. It's Kingdom Hearts! What else am I gonna say? What else are you gonna think? In this episode, we're gonna see if we can go ahead and finish up more of Traverse Town. Well, actually, we're just gonna finish up the rest of it though, because we're just about almost done. Because because it's a beginner's world, and kind of like tutorial world and all that though, then it's gonna be a little bit short. But I know the later world's gonna be longer. So, there's one thing I also didn't mention when it comes to some magic cards. So I mean, I've already basically talked about the physical combat cards, like with the Keyblade cards. When it comes to magic cards, like Blizzard, Fire, or Cure cards. One cool thing, one thing I actually really do appreciate about this game is that, you know how later, let's say back in KH1, where, it's only, later in the game where you get magic upgrades. Here in this game, you actually get magic upgrades, really early. So let's say, for instance, if you actually stock up the three Blizzard cards. Well, actually, let's say you stock up 2 Blizzard cards. You immediately get Blizzara, and then if you get 3 Blizzard cards stocked up, then you immediately get Blizzaga, and you can actually get it really early. So there's a chance that you'll be able to get say for instance, all 3 of the Blizzard cards pretty early as Traverse Town. And so by getting all those right there, then you actually be able to actually just get Blizzaga right then and there. So very early. So that's actually really nice. And one thing I honestly do appreciate about Chain of Memories itself. And so it looks like I got 2 cure cards, which means that since I already have the first cure card. Unfortunately, I can't really get it at the moment though, because I've received the over maximum. I didn't really pay attention to what my maximum cards is. It's already 325. So yeah, this is actually the reason why you want to upgrade your CP as much as possible, which is what I'll hopefully do though. So I'm gonna go ahead and no, wait, no, do I actually? I don't remember if past me ever did manage to equip the cure cards, but since I got 2 cure cards, and so long as I actually did manage to get another CP, then I could actually just be able to get cure up pretty early. So yeah, again, that's something I really do appreciate about Chain of Memories. I mean, because I'll say, I'm a bit mixed about this game, honestly though. I don't really think much of it, but but there are things in this game I actually do appreciate at least. Just getting the upgraded magic cards very early. So as you probably see here, whenever you enter different rooms, or you actually, or just use different cards, the room will always change, either the layouts and also different environments. So, it may not always be what it looks like the way it does now in a room for Traverse Town. It could actually be, one of those old-fashioned kind of environments, but they always change depending on what kind of cards you use. So, for instance, I use Feeble Darkness, but, if you use a different one, then, it definitely looks different. That's basically how Castle Oblivion works, with the way you use the rooms for different worlds and all that. So anyway, so there's more plot progression here, so that means well, we're pretty much almost done. It's gonna be the last room here. And oh, look at that, it's Sid. Hello, Sid. Well, what do you know? It's Sora. Oh yeah, you know me after all. Wait, what am I saying? I don't know you. Oh, never mind. But you do look like Sora, what with the spiky hair and baggy pants. It's okay, Sid. That's my name. So, you've heard of me, eh? Well, I can't say as I'm surprised. Anyway, maybe you can help me out. A friend of mine's supposed to be somewhere in this town. Got any ideas? Your friend, huh? Lately all this town sees is heartless. Can't even take 2 steps without getting attacked. In fact, this plaza's the worst. Word is, a jumbo-sized Heartless shows up when that bell rings. If you value your hide, you'll get out of here while the getting's good. Oh, boy, yeah, that definitely means boss. It's gonna come up pretty soon, though. I mean, you'll see. Gosh, maybe we should leave. Don't you want to see the Heartless? No, we don't! Oh, yeah, we probably should. I mean, might as well. Yeah, see, what do you know? The bell's ringing, so, I mean, that's what we predicted. The bell! Be careful, Sora. So, I'm pretty sure you'll know what that means right here. We're gonna see another familiar kind of face here. Oh, look what we have here. It's guard armor. Hello there, guard armor. I see your purple here. But there is an explanation. Well, I mean, I'll actually, you know, explain a bit here. So, but yeah, we have our very first, well, okay, yeah, it's first boss. So, very first boss here. So here we have guard armor, and as you can see here, it has a purple color scheme this time around, because, you know, we saw, you know, back in my Kingdom Hearts 1 Let's Play that, you know, that had the, had an entirely different one, like, you know, it's like blue, red, white, or a bit of yellow here. But that's because, fun fact, this is actually what guard armor originally looked like in Vanilla Cage 1. A final mix, you know, since that was what I was playing then, you know, then Final Mix, that was what the, they went for a different color scheme. Oh my god, look at that! It's a Mickey card, or gimmick card is what they're called here. So, well, first let me go ahead and talk about the boss here. So, his attack patterns are kind of similar to how you fought guard armor in Cage 1. Only they just use their own cards here. So, you know, just break down their body parts here. However, sometimes, you know, very occasionally, you'll actually get some rare Mickey cards here. And I actually lucked on this one here. I've actually been getting really lucky with getting those Mickey cards. Because what they do is that, you know, whenever you start using them, and since they're zero cards, you want to make sure to use it when while the boss is attacking. Like, let's say, for instance, they use a high number card, or they try to use their own slates. Although not to worry, folks, because guard armor doesn't really have its own slate, so they just it just uses its single card. But you know, while it's attacking, if you use the Mickey card, then not only does it break its card that it's about to use, but the boss actually gets stunned and it gets dazed, and so that gives you a much better chance of attack. Just like that right there, it gets electrocuted, and so it gets and it goes down right here. Then that gives you your chance to attack. So, you know, if you ever see the Mickey cards, and whenever they start whenever the boss is about to use their own card, use a Mickey card. It will really save your ass. I guarantee it. And I think what I just used was the ether card. I don't know if I ever explained about the ether cards though, but if you use that, then yeah, your cards will come instantly. Well, actually no, I think I did explain it though. Yeah, never mind. That is if you ever don't really feel like reloading your the cards in a normal way. And yeah, just like with the magic cards, the summon cards, if you actually just stock up to 3, then they use their highest kind of attack. So you know their biggest kind of upgrade. So like if you use just 3 Simbas, then you use you probably use the strongest 4 though. But I think later on, I'm not sure if I'll probably just be using the summon card very much though, especially when I get more of the summon cards. But there we go, and that was it for guard armor. So yeah, pretty much the same as how you fought it when in Vanilla Cage 1, but yeah. But like I say, you know, those Mickey cards or the gimmick cards are definitely the way to go. You know, and it's only, you know, when it's a good time to actually use them, though, such as, you know, when like I said, I'm about to use their own cards, but, you know, just wait till it's a good time to use them, then you can actually just go in and get in the upper hand. Alright, so that's that boss defeated here. Yeah, I was kind of like, you know, drawing a bit of a blank here, you know, if it was first boss. But obviously, it is the first boss, though. I mean, I was kind of like thinking of different tutorial bosses and all that, though, but, you know, but there's not really so much of it, though. And so that right there is a guard armor card, which is actually one of our newest enemy guard here. What that does is actually extends the range of the Keyblade itself, though, but I don't really use it that much, or at all, though, if anything. So your friend wasn't here? No, I don't think I'll find him in this town. But he's somewhere in this castle. I just know it. Castle? Like this whole town's inside some humongous castle? Ooh, that's rich. He's probably right, Sid. We may not understand what's going on, but Sora does. He can see that reality is bigger than just this world. I wish I was that sure. You'll be okay, Sora. No matter what shape reality takes, you can handle it. I may not remember you, but I know you in my heart. Leon. Take care, Sora. I'm a little lost, but best of luck anyway. Alright, well, I guess, you know, since, you know, more of this mindfuckery right here, but I guess, you know, I guess it settles it, though. Again, they don't bring this up ever again, though, but there's gonna be more of it that, you know, Earth's about to explain here. It's kind of plot twist. What's up? I don't have all the answers, but I had to tell you something. Your memories created this town, right? That's what the guy who gave me the card said. If that's true, then this town is just a figment of your mind, and so are we. But you can't be a figment. You're standing right here. The town is here, too. But I'm not really me. I don't remember the things I should, and I sense things I shouldn't. Sora, beware your memories. In the journey to come, you'll be faced with more illusions. Sometimes the shadows of your memory will deceive you, try to lead you astray. So, what exactly does that mean? I'm sorry, I'm just another illusion. The truth is out of my reach. Don't say stuff like that. It's depressing. Stay strong, Sora. Don't let the illusions distract you from what's truly important. Okay. Sora! Are you ready to go? Yeah, be right there. Well, I better be going. Whoa. Aerith? Oh, let me guess. Did Sephiroth do this? Aerith! Yep, totally Sephiroth. What about Aerith? Where did she go? I was just talking to her. Aerith left with Leon and the others, remember? Huh? You worried us, just standing there by yourself. Is this what she meant? I don't know. You tell me. How the fuck am I supposed to know? I'm not Castle Oblivion. I'm not building. Well, the cursed building here. So, yeah, so they actually explained that, you know, just like the town itself, the characters we meet here are actually mere illusions of Sora's memories and not exactly a real thing. Oh, it looks like we get 3 Blizzard cards. That means we can get Blizzaga early. See what I told you? What did I tell you guys? See, you can actually get it early. This here is Conqueror's Respite. You always end up in this room after you defeat a boss in each of the worlds, so that way there, you know, you actually get some rest here, get some HP and all that. And there's always a save point before the exit door, because the exit door is just up the ladder here. So, yeah, that's where you can actually just take a break here. And, yeah, once we get through, then we'll get some progression for the whole storyline in Castle Oblivion. Which, I will say, you know, you only see plot progression, you know, in between the worlds, like in Castle Oblivion. Because in the game's worlds, they only handle the plot of the worlds themselves, though. Like, you know, more abridged versions, though. Because, you know, that's actually where it takes a pause here. But I guess more on that a little bit later here. And, you know, I'll actually explain more. But for now, we're going to go ahead and, yeah, I have to go ahead and stop recording this and just go through the story here.
Well, Sora, did you enjoy meeting your memories?
Yeah, it was good to see everyone. But what do you really want from me?
What do you have to give?
Hello.
What do you want?
No hogging the hero.
Then perhaps you'd like to test him.
Perhaps I would. My show now, Keyblade Master. Who am I? Oh, my name's Axel. Got it memorized?
Sure.
Good. You're a quick learner. So, Sora, now that we're getting to know each other better, don't you go off and die on me now.
Alright, folks, so this is going to be our very first fight against one of the members of the organization here. I know they actually do have a name right here, but I don't want to say it just yet, though, because they don't really refer to it as such, so for now it's just the organization. This here is Axel, and Axel is a fire-based user, and so, yeah, he's going to bring in a slate right here, which is called Firewall, but when times like these, he uses Zero card. Also, look at this, folks. Whenever you use Goofy along with the other 2 cards here, Goofy will do something very cool and very super here, just by using the Goofy Smash. Holy shit, the Goofy Smash! I love this one because what he'll do, he'll just fling it up in the air, and then you press the triangle button, which is just the reaction command, and then just slam it down to the ground. Oh, Goofy, you are my main man there. I love you, Goofy. You're amazing. Oh God, Goofy, you're such an amazing guy. I love you so much. So yeah, that's basically what it is here. It's not too hard, I would say, though, but utilize your strategy as much as you can though, and, you know, use the 0 cards when you're about to use the slates. They're very well worth it here. So that's all there is right here. So, to talk about Axel for a bit here, Axel is voiced by Quentin Flynn, who also voiced Reno from, I forgot which Final Fantasy game there is, though. I'm sorry, I haven't really played much Final Fantasy, though. I actually am trying to, though, because I'm getting a little taste right here. But yeah, that's the thing about it here. And, you know, it's going to be so weird because, you know, because Axel's portrayal in this game is probably at his most callous. You know, he was an absolute jerk-ass in this game. Compared to later games, though, where, you know, he actually does get his own character arc, you know, and you know, as a result, he's actually, you know, more, well, how do you say, friendlier or something like that, though? But, yeah, it's going to be so weird. So just going back to this and seeing Axel like this here. Also, he actually used the phrase, got it memorized, which is actually his catchphrase that you'll be hearing quite a lot here. But I actually kid you not, though, in GBA Chain of Memories, he didn't say that as such. He actually said the line, committed to memory. And I can never forget this for some reason. I don't know why. I can't seem to forget it at all with that line here in GBA Chain of Memories. It's so weird. Because, you know, cause it's kind of hard to remember all the rest of it, though, because it's slightly different, though. But I actually still remember that kind of line.
Another one? What's it do?
Kinda looks like the card you used when you made Traverse Town.
Then I guess we're gonna need it to keep going.
That's right.
Axel!
Did you really think after that introduction I would give up oh so easily?
You were testing us.
And you passed. Congratulations, Sora. You're ready now. Ready to take on Castle Oblivion. You will need to follow your memories. Trust what you remember and seek what you forget. Then you will find someone very special.
You mean King Mickey and Riku?
You will just have to give some more thought to who it is that's most important to you. Our most precious memories lie so deep within our hearts that they're out of reach. But I'm sure that you can find yours, Sora.
Why me?
You have lost sight of the light within the darkness, and it seems that you've forgotten that you forgot.
The light within darkness?
Would you like me to give you a hint?
Sora, do you need it?
I'm gonna figure it out for myself. If you're in my way...
Don't worry, Sora. We'll protect you.
Fire!
Good answer. Just what I'd expect from the Keyblade Master. But be forewarned. When your sleeping memories awaken, you may no longer be who you are now.
Alright, so we got a bunch of some roll cards. These are all going to be the Disney roll cards, so this will be the next few of them we'll have here. Also, I actually want to bring this up right now, though, and I didn't really talk much about, you know, Donald's use in the in battle, though. Donald is an absolute piece of shit. Wanna know why? Because, you know, because he'll use some different kinds of magic, even on the same elements of some different enemies. So let's say, for instance, I use a joke for fire on Axel. You don't want to use fire-based attacks against Axel because he's a fire user. It heals him. Donald will do that, though. God damn it!
What's wrong, Jiminy?
Well, you see, what Axel said back there worries me. What could he have meant by, you may no longer be who you are?
I may no longer be me. How can I be anyone else?
Of course. Still, you can't be too careful.
Yep. Feels like just about anything could happen here in Castle
Castle Oblivion.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
We'll be okay. Whatever it is they're cooking up, we'll be able to handle it together.
Course we will. Like at that creepy castle we explored together. The one with all those weird contraptions.
When was that?
I can't remember. What was it called?
Gorge. Oh, it was, Holly? Holler? Sorry, I can't remember.
What? Stop goofing around.
Goofy, sure you didn't make it up?
I don't think so.
God damn, Donald just so goofy to stop being the very thing that he was named for, and to stop being for the whole point of his existence, of being goofy. That's his whole purpose in life. He has to be goofy. Donald, you're telling him to actually retire from that such as that? Then he's not gonna have anything else to live for. That's hurtful, man. How dare you, Donald? How could you? Aside from you just being an absolute piece of shit when it comes to bosses like Axel, just use fire on him and just here, I'm gonna fucking. Anyway, so they can't exactly remember the name of that one castle. Well, I mean, hey, I did the Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 1, so I can tell the memories here. It was a oh shit, I can't remember either. Oh god, I think Castle Oblivion is affecting me too, guys. Oh shit, it's affecting me over here or two. Oh boy, yeah. That's not gonna be good. But anyway, I guess I'll just go ahead and stop here and wonder about this myself. So next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories, we're going to our first Disney World in the game and, well, see what's going on there. So I'll see you guys next time.